Yo, what is going on, everyone? It's Kyle here from SpeedBets, bringing you guys another UFC video. Today I'm going to be giving you my 5 most confident picks, dare I say call them locks. I'm going to be giving you guys 2 VIP parlays, both even money. Then I'm going to be giving you guys 5 long shot parlays, Hail Marys for the Demons. Let's get right into this. I'm so excited for this card. All right, we got my boy Clayton Carpenter on the screen here. This is where I give you guys my 5 locks. I'm going to give you guys 2 underdog picks as well. I have a couple underdogs, but my 5 locks are as follows. Peyton Talbot, Rinan Nakamura, Jailton Almeida, Umar Nurmagomedov, and Grant Dawson. Let me tell you a little bit about why. Peyton Talbot, I mean, the guy's a slick striker. What's not to love? He's obviously been working on his counter wrestling. You have to against Ronnie Barcelos. Barcelos got knocked down against Kyler Phillips after getting chinned by Umar in the first round. I don't see this fight going any differently. Give me Talbot by knockout. Rinan Nakamura should be the better fighter everywhere this fight goes. Muin Gufurov has not done anything to impress me. He got out-wrestled by Kyung Ho Kang, who's a fighter that had 1 foot out the door going into that fight. I think Rinan Nakamura is going to take him down repeatedly, ground and pound him out, and I have Rinan Nakamura for a round 3 TKO stoppage. Jailton Almeida, this guy is just a machine. I don't know what else you can say about him. He's going to take Sergey Spivak down, dump him on his head, pound him down. He's going to either submit him or knock him out on the ground. Grant Dawson, this one's probably the most dicey of the bunch, but I think Grant Dawson's a much better grappler than Diego Ferreira. And watching Diego Ferreira fight guys like Gamrot and Gregor Gillespie, the fact that Gregor Gillespie was able to just outwill Diego Ferreira on the mat. He put Diego Ferreira in some awkward positions, reversed him, gave him no option. When he stood up from that fight, he yelled, "That's all my heart," because he had way more heart than Diego Ferreira. And now it is hard to say because Diego Ferreira looked great in his last fight dealing with that early pressure. But I think Grant Dawson's relentless. He's going to do whatever it takes to get to the top. Umar Nurmagomedov. I mean, come on, guys. Let's just face it, in a way, this guy was built to beat Merab. Merab melts people with the pressure. He wants to take you down. People don't do well when they are fighting guys that want to take them down. Where does Umar train? I struggled with this pick because we've obviously never seen Umar on his back. And it's hard to say that we're going to see Umar on his back for a while in this fight. I think Umar's been training with guys like Islam, like Khabib, like just everyone in that camp. They're all bigger than him. He's one of the smaller guys out of that camp. They all want to take him down. They're all drilling the sambo, the wrestling, the takedowns. I don't think Merab's going to be able to do a whole lot, and I've got Umar by a knockout in the 4th or 5th rounds. Now, my 2 underdog calls that I'm going to give you guys. I'm going against the Dagestanis in this one. I'm giving you Clayton Carpenter on the screen here. I love his mentality. I love his skills on the mat. Tagir's going to want to keep this fight on the ground, and that's fine by me. That's where Clayton Carpenter wants to be. I think Clayton Carpenter is more than capable of out-grappling, out-scrambling Tagir Ulanbekov and ending up on the back to sink in a rear naked choke for 25-1 odds. Then we have Yuri Prochazka. I cannot believe this guy's an underdog. The narrative going around is that Yuri has no striking defense. Jamal Hill's just going to knock him out. And that just simply isn't true. Jamal Hill's striking defense is like 5% better than Yuri's. It's not much better at all. They both get hit. I think Yuri hits harder. I broke down in the official breakdown why I think Jamal Hill is overrated power. We're gassing this guy for knocking out Johnny Walker and Jimmy Crute. I just don't see the fight going that way. I think Yuri's way quicker, has way better footwork, more grit, more determination, more of a will to win. And I think he's going to outwill Jamal Hill. Here's 2 parlays coming straight out of the VIP. We have Benil Dariush Renato Moicano over 1.5 rounds. I do think this fight goes over 2.5, but the over 1.5 is a lot safer. Say Dariush doesn't have the cardio that he used to. We haven't seen him in over a year. You never know. Umar Nurmagomedov, we have, of course. I mean, I just broke it down to you why he's a lock in my opinion. I think he's just tailor-made to beat a guy like Merab. On the other side, we have Peyton Talbot wins by knockout. Jailton Almeida wins inside the distance. I mean, I kind of broke this one down to you. I just think they're 2 guys that are in spots where they shouldn't lose. I don't see a world where Jailton Almeida cannot finish Sergey Spivak on the mat. Sergey Spivak, obviously he's a grappler. Obviously he has skills. He's one of the better heavyweights. But he's not that athletic. He could come in absolutely jacked, full 6-pack tomorrow in the weigh-ins. I do not care. Jailton Almeida is still going to be more fit, more physical, and has way better wrestling. He's going to get to the ground, get the transitions going, and beat him down. Here's the long shot parlays. I'm going to move my camera over to the side here for this. All right, now I'm in the bottom corner for you guys. First one, obviously, we have just a series of knockouts. I actually ran a little round robin on these on the left here. Peyton Talbot by knockout, Almeida by knockout, Dawson by knockout, Rinya by knockout, Bernardo by knockout, Yuri Prochazka by knockout, and Umar by knockout. Obviously, the ones that I think they're most likely, Peyton Talbot, probably Grant Dawson, and Rinya Nakamura. Yuri Prochazka, I mean, that fight is so close. It's such a 50-50. I gave you guys why Yuri's my pick. At the same time, I'm not disrespecting Jamal Hill. I said he has overrated power. He could land 2 or 3 good ones. I'm not taking that out of the question. Yuri's not my most confident call on the card, but he is one of my picks. Then we have Tagir Ulanbeka wins by decision. Now, wait a minute. I just gave you guys the Clayton Carpenter underdog call. Yes, but when you're making these long shot parlays, I think you're dumb not to have exposure to both sides. So we have Tagir by decision, Umar by decision, Islam by decision. The full Dagestani trio, but all by decision, pays out at 629. I don't hate that at all. Be praying that it misses because I have a lot more riding on Clayton Carpenter, but we'll get into that. And if you're in the VIP, you see what I mean. Clayton Carpenter can lose the fight, and I can still win my bets. Reiner Ritter by submission and Islam Makhachev by submission. Now, when you're making these long shot parlays, you have to understand that you cannot hit all of these bets. You will not hit all of these bets. Nobody can predict the fight cards exactly perfectly on a consistent basis. Nobody. Not a single soul in the world. So I think you're stupid not to have exposure to guys like Islam by sub and Islam by decision. I think those are two very likely outcomes. A little double submission parlay coming in at plus 1,600. On the right side here, we have Bogdan versus Billy over 2.5. That one's kind of I can see some wide eyes there. I hate the line that I got on that, over 2.5 at plus 210. If you guys were in the VIP, I gave you guys the over 1.5 when the line first came out. The over 1.5 was plus 205. Right now, currently, the over 1.5 sits at plus 100. Some ridiculous line movement. We sniped it in the VIP. Make sure you guys are joining that. Then we have Peyton Talbot in rounds 1 or 2 for minus 125. Jalton Almeida in rounds 1 or 2 for minus 150. I explained to you guys why these are the picks and all these other parlays. I'm not going to do it again. Down on the right, we have the two dogs, Clayton Carpenter and Yuri Prohashka. Put those together in a little parlay. Comes out at plus 681. It's worth a shot if you think both of them got a chance. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like. I try to keep this one as quick as I can. I keep saying I'm going to make these videos quicker, and then I go on yapping for 40 minutes. No nonsense, no yapping. Hopefully this one's under 10 minutes is the goal for this. Looking at the recording right now, we're under 10 minutes, so we should be good. Make sure you guys join the Discord. The Discord's totally free. Top link in the description. Hope to see you guys in there. Let's talk some fights. Let's talk some parlays. Send me your slips. I'll let you know what I'm thinking. We're doing prize picks, underdog, all that stuff in there too. And without further ado, man, catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.